Understand this. People listen with their eyes, not with their ears. They don't care what you preach. What do? You can preach anything. I'm sure Penn State, U of I, got a lot of nice adages on the wall. However, 2 weeks ago I was in New York to do a program, and I walked into this, Kate went into my talk early to look at what I would call, for lack of a better term, an employee workroom, and it had all these accessories on the walls. You know what accessories? You know, excellence is, persistence is, love is, you know, peace is, or whatever. And so must have been 50 of them on the wall. So I asked this mid-level manager, what do you think about this? She said, it's garbage. I said, really, why? She said, management doesn't believe it. They just want us to read it. Now you have an us and. Does that promote peace and harmony or conflict? You bet. You bet. People listen with their eyes. If you're going to preach it, that's one thing. If you live it, that's the test. Okay? Now, within that, Daniel L. Jornt, the former chairman of Walgreens, said this about any business. He said, I'll quote him exactly, "The success of any business depends entirely on the character of people conducting it." Depends entirely on the character of the people who conduct it. And isn't hindsight kind of a great teacher sometimes? You know, what we learn as we look back, and those of us who are more seasoned veterans of life than some of you, you know, have more to look back on and maybe learn the lessons and kind of put things in perspective. One of the lessons, and I've read this book 10 times in the last 30 years. This is the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. Here's what he wrote in 1726. Think about it as it affects your job and your institutions. He said,